All right, I'm not going to talk for like the next like 2 or 3 minutes while we play because I'm going to finish this pop pie really quickly. I mute my microphone so people don't have to listen to me chew. So I should join the match. So we're going to play Magic. If you have any questions about things I do, feel free to post them and I'll get to them after I'm done. But I'm going to be on mute for a couple minutes here while I finish my dinner. Hey, Psychos Mirth. Thanks for the 3-month big resub there. So, what I was thinking while I was staring down my opponent last turn was that we're actually not in that bad of a spot. And then they flicker with my Pentad Prism, and now we're in a really shitty spot. So, if I had the mana from this Pentad Prism, I could have just put this into play and then killed them with Ad Nauseam next turn, but now that's actually not going to be an option, I don't think. So next turn we're taking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and going to 1. So I can actually still set up to kill them next turn, right? Assuming they don't get rid of my Pentad Prism. So I play this out for 3 colors, thanks to Thalia. And then next turn, I'll have 7 mana, which lets me go Angel's Grace into Ad Nauseam here. No, I don't need to Unlife, right? Because it's only 6, it's only 9 damage, it's only 11 damage. So like, I just get my 3 mana into play here, and next turn I go Angel's Grace, Unlife, kill them, right? Like, we're potentially dead to Reality Smasher, but like, we're gonna die to that anyways. Yeah, so we go to 1 here. 1 and 0 are confirmed to be different numbers, which is nice. So we just need them to like not flicker wisp my Pentad Prism again here. Like not destroy one of my lands. So if they just have stone nothing here, we get to kill them next turn, which would be great. So here's hoping they have stone nothing, just like lands and Path to Exiles or something in their hand. Have another fucking flicker wisp. That's really frustrating. Yep. Alright, we're dead. I guess we can draw land here. If we draw running lands the next 2 turns, no, because we're still gonna die. No, not quite. Alright, that's a land. So you have to go ahead and put Unlife into play here. So first strike damage is gonna put us to negatives, and then we'll take 7 poison here. So I just need to hit an untapped land next turn, and then we can kill them with Ad Nauseam. So this game, we'd be killing them through Thalia very easily if they hadn't had 2 Flicker Wisps that negated our Pentad Prisms here. Oh wait, was I dead to this? I might have been dead to this. I think I was actually dead. To this. If they, yeah, because I'm taking, I'm only taking, I'm taking 7, so if they would have fired this up, I would have died. Yeah, so getting Animate actually killed me here. But they chose not to do that, so God bless. So, untapped land, we get to kill them. Please, please, justice. Please, justice. Please, yes! Yes! Alright. Because we haven't used any mana monkeys yet. So, that means it's 3 to say yes, right? 3 to say yes, yep, alright. I haven't used any mana monkeys, so 4 monkeys, lightning storm you. Yeah, nice disruption. God bless. Next time, kill me. That was great. That was great. I'm excited. Anyone else excited? I'm gonna time you out because you're wrong. Did I admit you? Oh, Cath Juice, thank you for the 3-month resub, a quarter of a year. I appreciate that. I was too busy salting off about what's it called? Flicker Wisps. Put my phone on quiet so it doesn't ding again. I'm gonna board out these Pact of Negations. I'm gonna board in Fatal Pushes, Bontus, and the Gifts package here. Next time, kill me, right? Yeah, don't miss lethal and I won't be able to peel out on you. Good pro tip. I actually don't have any fruity beverages in the house. I think I'm supposed to cut some Pentad Prisms here because of their stupid Flicker Wisps. I think I should cut... You should just stay off Reddit. Your life will be happier. Speaking as a serial Redditor who can't listen to his own advice, my life would be happier if I could stay off Reddit too. I think Echoing Truth is just kind of loosey-goosey. I don't know. I guess it's like not that much worse than Fatal Push. I kind of want this Blazing Archon. Nah, I kind of like Unlife. Unlife makes it easier to combo. I guess Echoing Truth can set them back off of their vials too, which makes it safe. Yeah, I'll do that. I think that's okay. I guess this makes my gifts better. So maybe I will trim one of those first. Maybe I just won't do this and I'll go 3 and 3 here. I really kind of like Unlife against these aggressive decks. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let's do this, see how it feels. Our opponent could also potentially be boarding in Stony Silence, which is another reason to trim Pentad Prism. So, if we see Stony Silence, I'm probably going to cut all the Prisms for a game 3. I will say my Redditing experience improved by a good deal when they added a block user function on Reddit. So I can just block idiots. Ooh, Lotus Bloom. Don't mind if it does. Hey, Camwell. 3 months of being taught quality magic and quality troll maintenance. Thank you. Thank you for the 3-month resubscription, a quarter of a year. Welcome back. Thank you for helping me do what I do here every single day. I'm just gonna go ahead and push this now. Just like not gonna get into trouble with whatever vile nonsense they could have. Displacer? Oh no, how can I ever win the game now, chat? How How can we ever beat the powerful Eldrazi Displacer? How now? How now? Fingers crossed, they're dead next turn. Not a smuggler's copter. How will we ever keep up with that, chat? They have a Flicker Wisp they're thinking about using. They must have a Flicker Wisp they're thinking about using, right? That's fine, we'll kill them in response. And like, if they do try and screw with me via Flicker Wisp, I'm just supposed to like kill them in response to this Vial activation, right? Just in case it's like some kind of weird hate bear. Like this could be like an Eidolon that they timed really poorly. Just like based on my opponent not killing us last game when they could have, I'm gonna do this in response. Seeds, good games opponent. Hey, easy 2-0 to start. Cheers to a Friday night stream. Thanks for the bits, Brian. Yeah, we're gonna go for a few hours tonight. I think I want to try and do 3 decks. So my goal, assuming, and I'm sure there's gonna be donations, not that I'm complaining, that will throw this plan off, but as of right now, there are 9 decks in the donation queue that have 30 or more points. My goal is to play all 9 decks before Monday. So we're gonna do a bunch of streaming this weekend. What happens if you tap out and they Flicker Wisp in response to your Lightning Storm? Well, I had a White Source up and I had an Angel's Grace in hand, so that wasn't a possibility. This hand is great. This hand is great. Very, very good. A bunch of mana. I got an Ad Nauseam. Got some cantrips to find the other half of my combo. Always lead on Sleight of Hand in this deck because you could find more Lotus Blooms. And you want to suspend Lotus Blooms ASAP. Huh. I think I actually take the Unlife here, right? I think like Unlife or Angel's Grace were the only cards I was taking over another Lotus Bloom. I mean, if you tap out, they get the trigger on the Unlife, you just die. Yeah, if at any point you're below 0 and you don't have something that says you don't die for being below 0, you die to state-based actions. That is correct. That's how the rules work. No, I don't need to hit land drops till turn 3, so I think this is a fine sequence here. Like, honestly, with the fact that I have the Lotus Bloom on suspend too, if we miss a land drop during our draw step here, I'm probably going to Serum Visions instead of Pentad Prism. So hopefully we draw a land so I can just Prism and not worry about it. Another Prism. Alright, never mind. Another Prism's like as good as a land. I guess this is worse, because if I want to make blue now, I have to lose my Gemstone Mine or use a Pentad Prism counter. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to Serum Visions there. Yeah, I think that was incorrect. I think I was supposed to Serum Visions there because this is a Gemstone Mine. Yeah, that sequencing was bad. I wasn't thinking about losing the Gemstone Mine. Hopefully we're just like a dirty lucker and draw a fast land. I'm giving you a timeout for telling me something and then going back and then self-correcting. Like, I get it. Next time articulate your point in the present. Don't go back and tell me I'm an idiot after the fact after I've already said I'm an idiot. I think I guess casting the Serum Visions versus using the Pentad Prism are about the same, right? Alright, we drew a land, so that feels good. I don't really want this Angel's Grace or this Pact of Negation. No, I don't think so. We're literally just like looking for another land, right? Spirit Guide. It's like as good as a land. I'll take it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this other Pentad Prism into play because it's like effectively getting +1. And then next turn we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana with the Spirit Guide on top of my deck. So if they don't Karn us this turn, we get to kill them. What's going on, Dio? Yeah, and actually Twitch is a streaming service from the mid-1990s, so they don't actually support streaming in 1440p, but if you watch my streams after the fact, if you watch the streams after the fact on YouTube, I upload to YouTube in 1440 because YouTube is from this century. Hopefully Twitch gets with the times at some point and lets me stream in 1440. Crisp, pristine quality. No, so Pentad Prism is Sunburst, Tom. So you have to use a different color. So if you make black, Pentad Prism only gets 1 counter. Kill you. Good stuff. Ip cheerio, mate. I want all the aspiring Ad Nauseam players out there to take notes really quick here. When you're boarding against green-based Tron, you're gonna take all 15 cards and you're gonna put them in over here. And you're gonna take everything else and you're gonna take them and you're gonna shuffle them around, just like move it back and forth really quick here. You wanna give the illusion. You want to give the illusion that you're making changes. Give the illusion to your Tron opponent that this matchup is bad for you and you need some help out of the sideboard. All right, and then after you're done with that, you take these same 15 cards and you put them back on the sideboard and you click submit. It's the showmanship, though. You really got to make them feel like the matchup is getting worse for them post board. Yeah, it's great, Prez. It's great. This is a hand. I think I'm hard pressed to mulligan anything that has a Lotus Bloom on 1, so I'm gonna keep. Do I want to slight on 1 so I can try and find another Lotus Bloom? Yes, is the answer. Get a consolation land here. Yeah, I think this hand's fine. I think like 2 pieces of acceleration, like a cantrip too. I don't think any reasonable player would mulligan this hand. Weird. They must just have natural Tron in their hand. It might just get skunked by natural Tron. Oh, they have a Nature's Claim. Smells like Nature's Claim. They must have multiple claims too if they're using them aggressively on my fast mana instead of saving them for my Phyrexian Unlife. No, we need a copy of Ad Nauseam. Oh, they had the natural and the claim. All right, pretty dead to a card here. Hopefully it's just like a worm coil. Do I even want to continue playing Magic? Yeah, I guess. Nah, I'm a liar. We're dead. Let's go to the next one. All right, run it back. Everything worked out so well. The Full Flame Alchemist with the 3-month tier 1 resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I do appreciate that. A quarter of a year. Thank you for re-upping your support. I do appreciate it. Pact it, go out in style. I actually don't want to show them that I have Pact in my deck post-board against them. That's something they may or may not think about. So, like, giving my opponent the actual reminder that, like, I have Pact of Negations and they should consider them while making their plays is like a tactical disadvantage. I'm all for, like, doing random things for style points if they don't cause tactical disadvantage. Or, like, if it was game 3, but I think in that spot, doing that is actually a pretty bad disadvantage for us. Is it greedy to spoils for... Who wants to spoils for a Lotus Bloom? Is that greedy? Thanks, Steve. Yeah, we went out with the kids tonight, so I decided to, like, I got a haircut, look like an adult. Look, I didn't put this card in my deck to not cast it, chat. Three cards. Look at that. Land, land, land. I would like all the non-believers out there to pay homage. Pay homage. Look, if you're not gonna spoils for the Lotus Bloom on 1, you can't play this deck. You just can't. Hey! Hike-a-Hoke with the brand new tier 1 subscription. Thank you very much for stepping up to that next level of support. I do appreciate that. My subscribers are the people that keep me doing what I do. Thank you for the bits, Justin. You're saying you'll do all these things for style points that you actually can't name Abandon Hope in Modern anymore because that card's not Modern legal. I am very good at what I do. That's coming together well. Just good clean turn 4 kill. Abandoned Reason. Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll get some Abandoned Reason BMs later while we're playing the Prism deck. Second tower is real good for us. Second tower is real good for us. And now we can Pact of Negation something and then kill them next turn still. Welcome to Thunderdome, opponent. We were talking about people posting on Reddit earlier. There was someone who had posted on Reddit saying that they felt this matchup was unlosable from the Tron side. And I was just like, man, you have not played enough. I've actually made a small mistake here. Just concedes to casting the Eldrazi. I should have. No, this is a man. Never mind. I didn't make a mistake. I'm dumb. This is fine. They're dead. Good, clean turn 4 magic there. Speaking of good, clean magic, welcome to everybody that's hanging here tonight. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time TCG player and content producer. I stream Magic full-time here on this channel. If you are enjoying my content, please consider doing, like several people, Haiku, Full Metal Adept, and many others have done tonight already. I'm very grateful to them. Please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are why I'm able to do this full-time like I do. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles using promo code Jeff5. You can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mousepads, binders, and bags with them. And finally, this stream is made possible by viewers like Anironics, Justin, and you. At the very least, if you're enjoying what you see, please hit that follow button. That doesn't cost you anything. It lets you know when I go live and with what. I always try and put the names of the decks that I'm streaming on a given day in my stream title so you can kind of know what you're going to be seeing. And if you can't catch me live, I always upload my archives after the fact to YouTube so you can catch all the stuff there. For instance, let's say we finish this league and you're like, this Ad Nauseam deck's kind of sweet. I want to see more of this. You can check out more Ad Nauseam on my YouTube channel. Just that in my experience playing the Tron and Ad Nauseam side, this matchup's very bad for Tron. This haircut was actually free. See, I married a barber. And by that, I mean Christy can put the plastic guard on a shaver and shave my head. Nifrix with the $5 donation. I think I know what this is. I gotta refresh my dashboard, though. Alright, no shame. Hey, chat. Check your subscribe button above the stream. If you have a Twitch Prime sub available, link your Amazon account to your Twitch account and sub today for free. That is true. If you're one of the many people out there who has a Twitch Prime sub, you can do like Willem just did there for the 5th month in a row. Twitch Prime includes a free channel subscription to a streamer of your choice every single month. And should you choose to want to support my content here, it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it does actually send me real life dollary dues when you put your Twitch Prime here. So thanks, Willem, for re-upping that Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, Neferix, for the $5 donation. I do appreciate that. This hand is the stones. Lotus Bloom, combo piece, Pact of No-No. So this is how we do. RW Pointer with the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Second Ad Nauseam. I think I'm gonna bottom that actually. I think Aether Vial this. My Ad Nauseam's probably not what's getting countered. Pact of No-No. That's basically what it is, right? I feel like when you Pact of Negation someone out of a deck like this, you're just like wagging your finger at them like, stop it. Stop it. Angel's Grace. Fantastical. Go. This is how many turns off? 2. And they probably don't have a Thalia right now, right? Because if they had Thalia, they certainly would have let on that over this Poop Bear. Alright, no Ghost Quarter so far is good for us. Their clock seems pretty slow. Hopefully they have a bunch of like awkward fair cards in their hand. I suppose they could have a Thought-Knot Seer, which would make me sad that I didn't keep the other Ad Nauseam. But I suppose at the same time I could just pact it because we're gonna Angel's Grace and kill them next turn. So yeah, I guess if they Thought-Knot Seer us, I'm just gonna use my Pact of No-No on it, right? So the Angel's Grace was a good pickup. So that was kind of a reward for bottoming the Ad Nauseam aggressively. Because they could definitely have TKS in their deck. If we get Spell Quellered here, I will Pact of Negate it. Because it nets us 3 mana so we can kill them. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. Would you like to see my deck? My deck is huge. I should put my deck on the table here. Show you all around. All right, where are we at? Pitch you. Pitch you. Pitch you. Where am I Lightning Storm at? Hold control. Cast Lightning Storm targeting you. Click on this, 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 click on this. Yay! I didn't misclick. I played against Hollowed One with Ad Nauseam yet. I've not? I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest and say I don't remember. Alright, so this is... I wonder if I'm supposed to trim the packs in this matchup. Wonder if I'm supposed to trim the packs. They have blue mana, right? So, like, they could realistically have counter spells in their deck. They could realistically have counter spells in their deck. Huh. Do I want packs for counter spells? The pack's a lot worse when I'm on the gifts plan, right? Yeah, I like the gifts plan out of this sideboard a lot. I'm a big fan of the gifts with... Like we have these ramp cards anyway, so like you can like reasonably like gifts like put a fatty into play by turn 4. So I too am a fan of the gifts package out of the sideboard here. Yeah, the Ooze deck looks sweet. I'm excited to poke with that one. It should be a fun time. What do we think the worst matchup for Blue-Red Prison is? I don't know. I wonder if humans is hard, but humans can't interact with Bridge, so I genuinely just need to play more matches with it just in. Totally forgot about... I think it's an Unlife for a Prism here. I think it's an Unlife because ramping into Gifts Ungiven is great. It doesn't matter if Hate Bears posts the result anywhere. People just love playing Hate Bears. I think this is fine. If I get like Thought Knot Seared, I'm gonna be pretty sad. But I think this is okay in general. It's got the bloom in it. Really? Alright. Alright. Get this one suspended. Cast this. It's an Ad Nauseam. Yeah, I'm in for that. I do need more lands, but like 10 out of 10 in for just like half my combo, right? Man, where's the Echoing Truth when you need one? Where's an Echoing Truth when you need one? I'm gonna go bottom top, I think. Hitting the land is good, though. Get to Bontus here. The 4X Culligan's command deck. Yeah, I'd believe that that's good against Bontus. I believe that 4 Culligan's command is good, or sorry, is good against the prison deck. The Mardu deck seems pretty bad in general, though. I guess too. It's modern, like nothing's that bad, I guess. But is this a Thalia? Smells like Thalia. Could be Leonin Arbiter, true to Wasteland me. If I could play Grixis Delver and never play a Deathrite Shaman Mirror, I would enjoy the crap out of Legacy right now. It's only when other people are also playing the good decks that Legacy becomes frustrating. My Bontusing next turn, probably. It's a lot of Mausoleum Wanderer. I don't even know if I'd believe... I don't even know if it's probably because your land's opponents are bad, GW. I don't think the land matchup is that bad for Delver. I mean, I definitely have to pay for Lotus. We have to pay 1 for Lotus off of Thalia. Oh, I guess that means I'm probably not playing the Bontus this turn. Yeah, that's true. Because the Bontus cost 4. No, I'm just like looking for their half of my combo or Gifts Ungiven at this point. We could get Spell Quellered at this point. It's a little bit worrisome. Taking 4 again, down to 11. Another Lotus Bloom. That's exceptionally slow. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Bontu's here. They have a Spell Queller. This is going to get it. That's gonna be the game. A lot of disruption with them on the play. I think I'm happy with how I sideboarded. I guess Blazing Archon's okay too in case I draw the Elishnorn. I probably don't need that. Yeah, let's just run it back. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down for a bit. I was running around with the kids outside this evening. Enjoy the ride down, chat. Oh. Well, this is just a good Ad Nauseam hand, right? Doesn't have Gifts Ungiven in it, just like quality Ad Nauseam stuff. Oh. We're gonna Sleight on 1, looking for a Lotus Bloom. Just want to maximize our chance of like suspending one of those from the get-go. So we can turn 4 them. You'll stand in my place, God bless. Stand up, stand up. Survey says, I'll take a Pentad Prism, right? It's fine. It's not a Lotus Bloom, but it's a ramp spell. I guess the question now becomes, do I want a City next turn or Pentad Prism? I probably just want a Pentad Prism, right? Man, let me tell you about how good actually, you know, I'm actually gonna do this. How good Aether Vial decks are when you have Aether Vial on one. I think I'm gonna bottom that. I'm just like looking for redundancy at this point. And this way I can stick Unlife in under I can get Unlife in under a Spell Queller. If they play Thalia this turn, I get to Pentad Prism for 3, which is profitable as well. I have Fatal Pushes in my deck, right? Yes. Yes, I do. I was like, that could be problematic. There are Fatal Pushes in my deck. I am not sure what my Dallas plans are currently, Immortal. What desk do I have? I have this one. It's great. That's adorable. I have pushes in my deck. I boarded all 3 in. I was like, I boarded out my Echoing Truth, so this is bad, but I have Fatal Push. Maybe I should just always have... I should probably just always have Echoing Truth in my deck. Post board, not having it's probably wrong. I won't have enough lands for that. Mage is the problem. We're vialing in a 2-drop at end of turn. Is this Leonin Arbiter or Thalia? Deal. So do this for 3. They have like a negate they're thinking of burning here. I'll say Ceremonious Rejection. That's interesting. Because, like, Negate they couldn't cast because of Thalia, right? Alright, we can actually kill them next turn. We pay 1 for this, and then we have 6 to cast Ad Nauseam. Oh, I guess if I do that, I don't have enough mana to Fatal Push the Spellskite. If they have Leona and Arbiter here, we're actually going to be in a lot of trouble. Second Curious Obsession. That's really bad for us, too, actually. Yeah, the Thalia Pentad Prism interaction and like Thalia Engineer Explosives is always really amusing. Just like this works out for me just fine. I don't have Laboratory Maniac in my deck currently. I board down the Laboratory Maniac when I board into what's the word I'm searching for? When I board into the Gifts Ungiven package. This is fine. Next turn, I'll have enough mana to Fatal Push the Spellskite and Lightning Storm them through the Thalia. Because we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana next turn. They do get to draw 2 more cards here, though. So, like, this gives them a chance to, like, hit negate and negate and stuff. Which is a little bit scary, but I don't have an option but to wait. Accidentally unfollowed. No worries. I was going to, but Justin wanted to see it again sooner, and since Justin paid for it. Yeah, Oozing People is going to be 3rd tonight. I'm going to play a few leagues. Alright. Yep. Probably get negated and be very sad. Oh. Oh, geez. I boarded out my Pact of Negations. Oh no, chat. Chat, I boarded out my Pact of Negations. And my Echoing Truth. We could lose here. Because I'm very dumb. I've definitely boarded very poorly here. The set of Disruption that they have in their deck. The set of Disruption that they have in their deck is a weird range. And I don't know exactly what it is, but I definitely feel like I've made a mistake here. Actually save mana by killing this, right? No, I boarded out the Lab Man because I boarded in the gifts package. That's part of the problem. We're going for it here, but I could definitely lose. And I should, if I had boarded properly, we'd be a lock to win the game right now. But because I've not boarded properly, they could have combinations of cards that win the game. So here's hoping they have Stone Nothing in their hand. Are they spell quelling my Fatal Push? Seriously? Holy shit. Wow. Did that just happen? I mean, yeah, I punted. Alright, I just expected this to be Spell Queller. Alright, so they punted and I punted back. Yeah. Alright, so opponent messed up by not just putting this into play, like, proactively. But yeah, I definitely lost. I should have responded to this with with Fatal pushing this and then killing them. A mistake on my part. So opponent made a mistake by not putting this into play right away, and then I punted back by not having this card on my list of things that could have happened. So I should have killed the Spellskite and then killed them in response here. So, but the opponent also should have just like put their Eidolon into play proactively. Because like trying to be cute like that there means they lose the game to me playing correctly. But I haven't played with Ad Nauseam enough to be familiar with how I'm supposed to be sequencing things. The instant speed kills out of a deck like this. There's a lot of small subtleties to how you're supposed to sequence things against things like their instant speed interaction, as well as things like Aether Vial activations. So I definitely shit the bit there after they potentially punted to us. It's fine, we're 2-1. Gotta bat 500 to get our 3-2 finish. Yep, yeah, exactly. Boneless understands, I know what's up. Yeah, that too, right, Tom? Like, even if they didn't want to do it proactively, when I put Ad Nauseam on the stack, they should have responded to the Ad Nauseam by putting it in. Yeah, definitely. I think this deck's really, really resilient to disruption. I think this deck's a very reasonable choice in Modern right now. Honestly, the more I see Storm get played, the more I wonder if this deck just isn't better than Storm. Because like every time I've played with Storm and against Storm, it feels really, really mediocre and kind of anemic. And like every time I play with this deck or against this deck, it feels very powerful. I feel like a big part of why Storm feels so good in Modern in general is because like the games you lose to Storm feel really terrible, so the deck feels more powerful than it actually is, because most of the games Storm wins, it just like completely cheeses you out of the game. It's a good pickup. This and Lotus Bloom, what we're looking for here. Could be a Thoughtseize deck. Those are harder matchups for us. We've got 4 ley lines on the board though. Yeah, looks like a discard deck. These are a bit of a slog for us. Yeah, Storm's really cheap too. Oh, you said deep. Kind of. Like, what's Caleb's actual conversion rate? Like, Caleb's conversion rate on the tour is not particularly good. Like, Caleb loves playing Storm, and he has okay results with it, but, like, if you play a deck a ton, you're gonna eventually have results with it if it isn't complete and total dog poop. Correct. They wouldn't have been able to kill me with the Ad Nauseam like they did there, but the reason why it's correct for them to do it in response to the Ad Nauseam, Fintango, is because if I understand the proper sequencing with Ad Nauseam, when they activated that vial there, I would have just killed them in response. So they basically gave themselves a chance to straight lose the game by digging a small percentage that I mess up and let them win the game. Yes, that's basically, that's a good... Finkel didn't play Storm at the Pro Tour. It's probably not a good deck. Yep. Yeah, completely agree. And like I said, like that game ended up working out for my opponent. And like maybe my opponent had like 2 negates in their hand or 2 dispels. Like if they have negates and dispels, then like they're fine to wait for it and try and get me there. But if they didn't have additional disruption that they could cast at instant speed, they definitely mis-sequenced that vial. But we weren't looking at their hand, so maybe they did have double dispel and they were perfectly fine and perfectly safe. No, I could have killed them in response, Justin, because I had another Fatal Push, so I could have just gone Fatal Push your Spellskite, Lightning Storm, kill you. So I had the tools because they let me draw my whole deck. And like when they let me draw my whole deck, I have the tools to basically do anything. Yeah, I'm happy with the white mana here, right? I'm also just like looking for more lands in case because I could probably call against command this. They've been to commands here already. They have a basic plains in their deck. That's interesting. But if they have Queller in addition to Eidolon, they've messed up their Vile Offspring. Like, if I have a Pact of Negation in my hand, I just Pact of Negate their Queller and then kill them. So, again, like, they need to have, like, double Dispel or double Counterspell for their sequencing to not have been a mistake. All right, looking to dodge Kolaghan's Command and Thoughtseize here. I guess if they Thoughtseize me, I can Pact of Negation them. Opponent understands what's going on. And like I said, this matchup is hard for us, but sometimes you just get them. I think this is an Elesh Norn Blazing Archon matchup. I think this is an Elesh Norn Blazing Archon matchup. It's definitely a Leyline matchup. I think it's a get the Unburial Rites there. I think it's a Gifts Archon Elesh Norn matchup. What do we think, chat? Because, like, this is like a one-card combo, basically, right? Maybe I don't want the Blazing Archon, but, like, this seems great. This means I have one more cut. No, and discussions like that are good, like talking about the back and forth. Maybe there's something I've missed, but... Yeah, you can Pact of Negation and then Ad Nauseam in response to the Pact trigger that you're going to lose the game with and draw your deck and kill them. Elesh Norn kills their board Burgle and they probably can't kill it. I guess Blazing Archon's probably reasonable too if they just can't take it off the table. Just like the 5/5/6 just beats them down. I like that these cards prevent them from killing me, Burgle, is what I like about these. I need two cuts here. I think it's just like double Pentad Prism. They're gonna have a bunch of Shatters post board probably. I'm gonna do this. See how it feels. Yeah, they should trim, like, at the very least their Terminates. They might have like some Lightning Bolts and stuff, but yeah, this hand seems great. It doesn't have, I think this, I'm gonna be really sad when we draw a bunch of Leylines here, but this hand is definitely too good to mulligan. The Blood Moon, that's a good point. Some of these decks actually aren't even playing Blood Moon anymore, though. Oh, you know what? Urborg's a good reason to keep Plead on Temple of Enlightenment. I'm going to top this, because I'm definitely just looking for mana. I don't think we need a way to deal with Blood Moon. Like, Pentad Prisms and stuff are ways to deal with Blood Moon effectively. This is the big BM. Get a little ball movement up in here. Shatter discard. That's rude. I feel like I have to commit to a plan here. Am I killing them with gifts or am I killing them with Ad Nauseam? What do we think? I feel like I need to commit to one or the other and start discarding the other one. I think I'm supposed to bin the gifts here, right? The problem is keeping, like, the Ad Nauseam Angel's Grace just, like, really soft to an Inquisition of Kozilek, and, like, Gifts gets to dodge Inquisition of Kozilek. I think we're supposed to bin Ad Nauseam. It does take a lot of mana to Ad Nauseam. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They would have Thoughtseized if they would have played their cards if they had it. Yeah, that's true too. I'm gonna bin the Ad Nauseam. Maybe I'm supposed to bin this just because I have more of this effect in my deck. Oh, you know what? I think I'm supposed to bin this because I'll bet you they have Surgical Extraction. It's pretty good. I'm gonna lead on this and see what we find. Take a Planeseer. And now I can go Seachrome Coast into Serum Visions. Then next turn we're going to Gifts Unburial Rites. That's pretty perfect. Just have my cake and eat it too. Hey, Distrominator. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. I do appreciate that. Oh, God. This makes this plan terrible. All right, we are going off the gifts plan for the third game. It is actually terrible here. I didn't think about this card. Did in fact not think about this card. No, I don't think so, Burgle. I think if they happen to have something like this, it's not worth it. I think I'm just gifting for like 4 mana sources here. Oh, was I supposed to... I was supposed to Temple here, right? Yeah, I was supposed to Temple. Yeah, I punted. I was supposed to play the Temple because there's a Spirit Guide on top of my deck, and then I could have killed them next turn. That's actually what's supposed to have happened. Alright, well now that I fucked up, I just have to cast this in response and get some lands. It's not a fourth on. There's a fourth untap land. I was just like so tunnel visioned on casting Gifts Ungiven this turn. I just like didn't register that there was that Simian Spirit Guide on top of my deck, so which we're now shuffling away. I'm gonna bin this Temple of Enlightenment still though, just in case we rip another Spirit Guide. Goblin Rabble Masters, sure. So if I had have sequenced properly here, our opponent would be dead next turn. Instead, they're gonna get another draw step. They're gonna get to plus this Liliana again. I deserve this. It's a good top deck. They wouldn't have been able to have that as a good top deck if I had played the game correctly. So I'm making 6, 7, 8 here. I think we're going to value Ad Nauseam and try and just draw another Angel's Grace here. Yeah. It's going to be bin this City of Brass. And by that I mean I'm casting the Ad Nauseam in response to this. So we'll see what we get. Alright. That was a bad plan. A bad plan. Alright. Yeah, so these are bad against Liliana in the worst way. Let's put this back in. Put these back in. Put this back in. This hand's closed, but I'm gonna mulligan because we have what's it called in my deck still. Oh, I didn't board the Lab Man back in. Oh, I left the Unburial Rites in my deck. Take a 10-minute timeout, Robber. You must be new here. It doesn't... Why that sideboard? It looks bad because... Take, be an adult, put on your big kid pants, tell me why you feel the way you do. We missed sideboarded, we punted the second game, mulligan too aggressively, could never find a Leyline. I really hate Leyline of Sanctity decks. It's so offensive when it works, and then you just mulligan so much. Oh well. So the deck would be 3-1 right now. Let's see if I can rally back to a 3-2. All I'm going to say is, this is all I'm going to say. Johnny fucking Magic, John Finkel, played a bunch of Storm before the last Pro Tour. You know what his conclusion was? And he's way smarter than me, and he's probably way smarter than you, no offense, was that Storm isn't actually good. That was John Finkel's assessment of Storm in Modern. John Finkel, the guy who plays Storm if there's even the tiniest hint that it's playable. He showed up to the Pro Tour with fucking Tron lands in his deck. Just saying. When I'm not sure of something, I try to defer to people smarter than me. John Finkel, certainly smarter than I am. Certainly smarter than I am. All right, so we're on the play here. I'm gonna bottom this because I want to get another scry here and dig for some lands. To be fair, Bob, streaming lowers your win percentage by a non-zero amount. A significant amount even. Like, especially when you're new to streaming too, and he's new-ish to streaming. Like, it's much harder to play Magic while streaming. Also, Storm is very cheap in terms of dollars to build. Storm is very cheap in terms of dollars to build, which means people are more likely to play it because they can afford it. That's fair, Burgle. And like I got super punished because like I bottomed and then missed on the land anyways. Holy shit. Good lord. Just getting super punished for shipping the Lotus Bloom. And like, that's not to say if you enjoy playing Storm, you're wrong or bad or whatever you want to call it. Like, Magic's about more than winning. Magic's about having this game that you enjoy playing and having a good time while you do it. I'm just saying that the people that defend Storm and talk about it being like this very reasonable thing, and don't get me wrong, like I'm just so off this deck. I'm just so off of it. I don't know. I don't think I want to play any more Ad Nauseam 0 forever when you watch this. If you're watching this now or watching it in the future, this deck's okay. There's a lot of small things you can do. I think this is definitely a very reasonable combo deck if you're interested in taking a combo deck and grinding it. I don't know where it falls on like Storm versus not Storm, like in terms of power level. If you enjoy playing it, it's good. I don't know how I feel about this Gifts Ungiven board plan. It definitely shouldn't come in against any deck with Liliana on it, which was a mistake. But aside from that, I think the Fatal Pushes were okay. I hit a bunch of them. I think this Mystical Teaching is probably dumb. This is really slow and clunky. I'd probably just play another Unlife. From the times I played this in the past, you probably just want max copies of all these cards. Play your cantrips, just like play all your cards that actually kill them quickly. Yeah, just play the 16 combo pieces, basically. I agree with Bob's assessment there. Yeah, main deck Echoing Truth is silly. This could be another Spoils or it could be another cantrip. Yeah, I think a lot of these lists play Spoils. And I even cut the person that submitted the deck list 0 when he submitted it had like a couple other cute things in the main deck. Just stop being cute. Just play the deck, play all of your 4-ofs that you want to see every game so you can do your thing you want to do as consistently as possible, as fast as possible every single game. All right, what are we doing next? I think we're heading to prison.